Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most anticipated match in 2022. This is Happy versus Lin. This is the immovable object against the unstoppable force. This is the two best Warcraft gamers in the entire world, and for that you get the two best casters in the entire world. That is myself, that's the chosen one, the Prophet, Mr. Neo, and the most handsome person in the entire Warcraft world as well, Mr. Remo Demo.
That is one hell of an intro, Neo. Yes, indeed, we're back here. We wouldn't want to miss this game on the day of the Lord, on a sunny Sunday. Well, it's not exactly sunny here, but a sunny deposition ahead of us. That's not the right word. I mixed up the word. But we let the games speak for ourselves today, because Happy versus Lin is finally happening, Neo. It's finally the day.
It's finally happening a couple of months after Reju Cup, where it was a 3-3 draw between them, which in the end secured Happy's win in the entire Reju Cup. That game on Northern Isles, what a banger. We have of course a lot to say about these two gamers, about this matchup, but we can't waste too much time since the game is already on the way. Here you see them, Happy number 1 in the ELO ranking, of course for the Undead as well. Lin number 2 right behind him, and of course the best orc in the world. It is a 50-50 affair between them. This will be played on War3 Champions, a full-out best of 6. All 6 matches will be played, and the first one is Twisted Meadows.
Oh, boys, here we go. The two best players in the world right now, by all accounts, meeting in a full best of 6. This one is gonna be fun in one of our favorite matchups as well. Orc versus Undead, really exciting nowadays. Used to be considered very hard for the Undeads, and still isn't easy, I guess. But Happy has shown how it's done. Lin gonna try to harass a bit here early. Almost gets the last hit seal. Oh, that would have been big. Happy gets the experience, but takes quite some damage there on his DK.
Alright then, Lin, can you threaten the Emperor? We have some damage on the DK already. He has to abandon that creep spot right away. Some pressure that he doesn't want to have. Ghouls hurt, very fragile unit of course as well. Lin on the other side feels very, very comfortable operating from range, trying to get some damage in on the skeletons to get the first bit of experience, but so far all experience on the DK. First little encounter, I think both are kind of satisfied with it, but here's round 2.
Yeah, Lin realizes nowadays against the school build, you have to change up your play. You can't just go creeping. You can't just allow the DK to freely creep up. If he creeps freely, gets level 3 with full mana, you're gonna be in trouble. If you can see last hit, that would be perfect, but Happy secures it with the coil. That means the first ghoul should be going down. It's a bit more experience for the Farseer, and the DK, importantly, not level 2 yet. With this harass, Lin wants to slow down the Undead and get to tier 2 very quickly. We can see his tier 2 tech far ahead of him.
Oh yeah, he was banking a lot of resources in the early game. Not a single headhunter joined the fray, and now we are hunting down some... Oh, super close, almost gets the last hit, but can't secure that kill. I was about to praise Lin for not losing any wolves. That is still the case. Can he get another ghoul? That would be quite important by now. Additional firepower is joining, as finally the headhunters are done with their training.
Right damage now, surround on the wolves, gonna be a bit more experience. Very dangerous here to bring these headhunters into the fray. As now there's aura on the undead, these could easily get surrounded, especially in the hands of Happy. So the kiting here by Lin has to be excellent. He probably wants to stick around and keep the experience on the DK low until the TC is ready to creep up on tier 2 then. And yeah, he's being started tier 2, or TC rather, halfway finished. And also a bestiary, so the tier 3 here being delayed a bit by Lin. I wonder...
Oh my god!
Maybe thinking about a tier 2 expo, even.
I think at that moment he was thinking, how the F do I get my Farseer out of that precarious situation? Had to dribble a little bit, but was able to squeeze through the fangs of the ghouls. And yeah, what is the strategy? We do have a bestiary, we do have a TC. So far, so standard. We will see if it's a second bestiary or a tier 3 tech. Happy taking more damage, but all calculated. No big losses just yet, but also almost no experience on Lin.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good early game for him though. The DK is not level 3, lost some mana, and lost 1 ghoul if I remember right. So I think this is all looking pretty decent, and now the TC can start creeping And you guys already started with some subs here today. Thank you, WRazor7 with 29-month resubs. I'm hyped about this day since I've seen that this match will take place. Pudgy with a 49 months, Bloomer Band with a 61 months, Care with a 16 months, Baron TV with the raid. Thank you. Impy Dude with 17 months. So let's go. New home in southern Germany, but still with B2W. Smile. And Goody Sweet with a €5. Says Remo is a bit low volume. PS hyped. Thank you guys very much.
All right.
Okay. Still not quite level 3 here. I'm liking the play by Lin quite a bit.
I wonder if you can get the second ghoul. You are now boosted. The typical $5 boost you experience every now and then. Acolyte moving out. There is a slaughterhouse. Wolves still chasing, but ghouls in the range of a narrow tower, and with Happy's micro, of course, there is no problem saving these. It is indeed a wyvern opening, but that's just for creeping a little bit. Moves into raiders right away. Wonder if this will trigger an early web for additional cost that Happy doesn't want to spend, but he has Coil Nova as anti-air as well, so rather not. Big last hit again so far. Lin wasn't able to secure them. Oh my god! What a hero.
Dude, that was so sick. That's such a big deal. That's a huge experience swing. Happy, of course, gets the item. It's a good one, but that is a gigantic last hit. This slows down the undead heroes quite a bit, which is going to be very relevant. In the meantime, the TC keeps creeping. Good items for him. And he is indeed expanding. No tier 3. He's going for this tier 2 expo.
Oh man, Remo, I'm always worried when I see Lin with a tier 2 expansion. He seems to be of the opinion that this is the way to go. I've not seen this spectacularly successful in a long time. But who am I? Who am I to doubt Lin?
Skelly's being sent out, trying to see if perhaps an expansion is being crept. And this one getting intercepted on the way is quite suspicious. Happy doesn't know yet about this expansion, but I think he certainly has a bit of an inkling. He's at the lab. Could use the reveal. 50 gold. Is he gonna do it? Maybe. But the TC is gonna get level 3 here. Another big item. Belt. It's gonna be a very tanky cow.
Exactly, with the ring here. Interesting to see Happy's last show matches. He was oftentimes saving that lab next to his base to have it as a secure camp for later when the rest of the map is scrapped and he has to move back. Not here though, using one of his most secure camps right away. Maybe threatened by all that disable coming in. But yeah, speaking of disabled, there will not be a Shadow Hunter for a very long time, if ever. Same goes for Heal Wave, so wonder if that's enough for Lin.
Lin, who is being aggressive right now, he was looking for a creep jack ideally, doesn't find the opponent, gonna try to hit the main base, sees the statue, oh, that will be a big catch. Can the Raiders get in range for the Ensnare pickoff? Not quite. Happy now gonna defend in his main. Frenzy upgrade is about to finish. TC running in. Speed scroll trigger, trying to get the big stomp against the ghouls. Beautiful split by the ghouls. Happy's army though, not that big yet. Big stomp. DK is stunned. Lich in trouble. Could be getting targeted down, but there is the coil sled coming in. And now, tier 3 is kicking in for Happy.
Was it just a little ambitious? Maybe ghouls are falling. Hero focus also rarely working versus Happy. This is the last timing before the third hero. We don't see a Dark Ranger on Happy's side at all. Switching to the statues now. Hero focus again. DK has a big potion. It's again very ambitious, but uses it as a little rod to do damage to the ghouls. And they have Frenzy now, but ghoul numbers greatly diminished. So are the statues.
Yeah, I think this was a great fight. A great timing there by Lin. Happy being sort of caught. Imagine if Lin there would just not have found the opponent. It would have just had to attack the main base. This could have been a bit of wasted time, but this play works out by Lin. Diminishes the number of Happy's army, his units. And yeah, like you said, the Dark Ranger still isn't here. The thing is, in this tier 3 versus tier 2 kind of game, Happy is going to be greatly favored in the late game if he gets the Dark Ranger, if he gets the levels. This is Twisted Meadows. There's so many items. Happy could get to 5, 4, 3 levels, but Lin just greatly slowed.
And the ghoul was supposed to go to the tavern, but Lin was just there, waiting and killing that ghoul immediately. So still no Dark Ranger. No disable against the TC is indeed a problem. What do we got? Invo Potion on the TC, Slippers as well. Scroll of the Beast against very little Dispel. Of course, we're gonna have destroyers, but only 1 or 2, and you need that against wolves as well. Tricky.
Happy now trying to grab up the Dark Ranger. Oh, if he hires her, though, she's going to be in a dangerous position. Endstare could fly right away, but she gets out safely. Now he finally has silence to work with. Coil Nova on the Raider takes that one out, but there's a big army now available for the Orc Storm. Breaks through the silence, trying to kill the Dark Ranger. She gets coiled last second and saved as well with the Frost Armor. Speed Scroll popped, trying to find more targets. Not so many ghouls left alive anymore. The statue's getting taken out. Only 1 destroyer in the air.
6 saves by Lin. The Berserker to the left, the Headhunter to the bottom right. And he's taking out more and more ghouls who can't really find their targets. Destroyer also pretty hurt on the right-hand side, chased by that Wyvern. And there is almost no anti-air as there is no web, of course. Destroyer saves himself after all. Lin with another great catch will sacrifice the Raider for it. But if he gets the Destroyer, that's definitely worth it. Lin with a whooping 12 supply lead is losing quite some Headhunters. This is a strong tri-hero combo, of course, but what's the tri-hero combo worth without statues, without regen? Now we're at the shop. Lin again with incredible saves. Hero focus once more. Silence on the TC. Can't break through that. Also, big potion on the DK. Happy, are you able to salvage this?
Yeah, he'll put on the Death Knight. Could be absolutely huge right here. Endstare on the Dark Ranger. She might be going down. There's 1 coil left. Only the single one. Happy's holding on to it. Now, pops it on the Dark Ranger. Lin now knows there's no more healing left on Happy except for that big healing potion, which is forced into. 1 stomp. The second last one being used here. Dark Ranger is surrounded. TP transferred with that. She saves herself. 1 more kill goes to the docket of Happy. Takes out that Raider. The other one will survive. Lin seemingly again wins that fight, but that was a lot of experience also, which is emboldening these undead heroes.
Wonder where the Berserker ended up. Maybe sent to the creeps. There were some incredible saves by Lin, but oh boy, this is a banger match right away. Happy was trying to expand, has to sacrifice this, has to sell it, as Lin has the right idea of what's happening. This dual hero combo of Lin is getting stronger and stronger. We are approaching level 5 TC territory.
So impressed with how Lin is controlling this map. How he started off at the beginning, just with a Farsi harass, followed up with creeping, expanding in the right position at the right time, finding the perfect timings to go for fights. But we cannot forget that this is still a tier 2 orc army in the end. Lin is still under time pressure, which is weird because he's got the expansion. But given enough levels, these undead heroes will be stronger in the end.
Lin is spending so many resources at the moment, getting pillaged, takes out the slaughterhouse before the next statue comes out. And now what to do? How do you get the regen? He has 0 statues, right? I think so. 2 destroyers, okay. Handful of ghouls, right? But what is undead without statues?
Silence on the TC, doesn't have Immo Potion to break through it. Chain Lightning against the ghouls, takes 2 of them out. That was, I think 2 raiders going down for 2 ghouls maybe. The TP there being pulled. And that now gives Happy a lot of time. Yes, destroyers now in the air as well, with which you can creep the red camps very, very well. And, because this is Twisted Meadows, we still have a lot of creep camps to go around.
Oh yeah, red spots even. Staff of Silence on top of the Dark Ranger's Silence. Gimme that! If you're cheering for Happy, of course. Also Spell Shield. Well, in this case, actually not too important. Against Hex it would be great, but there's no Shadow Hunter. Lin, only 58 supply. Ring of Protection plus 5. Happy's item hack is bugged.
That is very unfortunate. Honestly, this is actually not bad for the DK. He is super tanky now. But of course, you know, compared to the alternatives, thinking of Pendant of Mana especially here, this is certainly not the best. And yeah, Staff of Science would have been sick, because there is no Dispel on Lin of any kind. He doesn't have Shaman, he doesn't have Walkers, he doesn't seem to be going in that direction at all. That means Staff of Science would have been sick. What also could be huge is Dark Ranger Skeletons. She's about to get level 3 here.
Yep. Couldn't Lin Q Dispel? It's such a long time, but he wants to lame a little bit with Raider and Wyvern. That's why he got the pillage, go into the base once again, aiming for these slaughterhouses. I wonder if there is no time. Another Ring of Protection and a Ring of Regen on that DK. Ay. Dark Ranger and Lich do have some good damage. Lin trying to trigger a TP. Happy far away. Opposite side of the map. He wants that slaughterhouse once again. Trying to brute force. Not in. Oh, is it enough damage? Not really. Lin hesitating a second.
Very tough position for Lin. He's really gonna try to take a fight here. Speed scroll. Scroll the beast. In he goes. But we have 3 destroyers in the air. Lots of dispel can be used here. TC coming in, gets the stomp off on mostly skeletons here, I guess. Ends down the destroyers. 1 taken out. That's big experience for the TC. Now he's level 5.
And wait for the big storms. Headhunters are falling, ghouls are falling. Can Lin get another great position? Mostly on skeletons. That's his weapon against them. Destroyer falling as the coil is once again a tiny bit late. New reinforcements are coming in from the slaughterhouse. Lich is hurt. This seems to be a too strong Lin army. Goes for the Dark Rain, wants to get rid of the silence. Another destroyer taken out by the Wyvern. Excellent fight by Lin in an undead base. This is not how fights are supposed to work. There is the law of physics in Warcraft. Never fight in an undead base. For Lin, that doesn't apply though.
Going for the DK now. Next one, Berserker almost going down. Saves that one still. That's the one from the early game, I believe. DK is ensnared. Is he going down here? No, he will not. Remember, he's very tanky also with those items. The slow from the Black Citadel is doing a big job here as well. Taking out more targets, more experience. Going to Happy. The Lich getting coiled last second. Only very few coils are left. And Lin is still fighting in this undead base.
Against the statue, I'm not too sure if that's the right one. Last coil, but he can go to the shop. He has the resource for a mana potion if they're still available. Lin is losing unit after unit after unit as Happy is closing that supply gap. Are you kidding me? Dark Ranger again, that's the potion that I mentioned. Coil, of course, on cooldown. All the defense items are on the DK Storm. Coil is ready again, though, as the chain lightning hits a little bit too late. Lin, brute forcing, but it's not enough. Happy always finds a way out.
Oh my god, dude, what a slaughter. Lin was throwing everything into this meat grinder, maybe thinking that in the late game he won't have a chance. Taking a fight here at the undead base, he almost broke Happy. Almost got those hero kills, but not quite. Happy prevails.
This felt a little too ambitious with the hero kills. Also, like, on this level, a little flawed with the surrounds. Happy fought his way out and focusing that DK with, what is it? 13 armor, a belt of giant strength, and a ring of regeneration, and probably frost armor on top. Just feels wrong. I mean, if it works, it's a glorious play, obviously, but what are the odds that this is working against Happy?
Yeah, I agree. I think if there's statues and blight, this DK is not killable.
Yeah.
he is so tanky. And frost armor. Like,
oh my.
triple steppers!
What?
Uh-oh.
Since when
It's
is
bombing
Happy
time, boys!
No way. There's so much gold, or there was so much gold on Lin, but no lumber. But what is this tier 2 orc army without this expansion? Sapper 1, Lin not reacting. Sapper 2, Sapper 3. Boom, of course, full efficiency. Killing all the peons as well. Happy has a TP. What are the losses in Happy's base? Not too much. He was going for the Black Citadel, but this is not enough. There is repair. He has to fight now. Raider goes down. Level 5 DK. Uh-oh.
Can go for mana potions here as well. He has to get the hero kill. He has to kill the DK. This is the only play left to Lin. He can't win a fight anymore. He has to be with hero kills. But how can you kill this Death Knight? 1200 HP, 17 armor. Neo, 17 armor, but still surrounded. Wait a minute. But still surrounded. Is he actually going to go down? Destroyer dispel, trying to get away. Heal potion last second, going into the back. That's Farsia in trouble. TP, Death Knight, heal put, survive.
The DC is left alone.
Oh,
the Farsia was town portaling, wanted to get him into safety, but there is no way to save him here. TC is trying his utmost, but no chance. Wyvern, what a brute force attack. He can't reach. He's slow. DK is super fast with Unholy Aura, of course. That TC, what a menace. He's super tanky as well, but not tanky enough. That's gotta be it. Happy the Madman. What a glorious, glorious save.
That Wyvern might be able to tell the tale of this battle. Does indeed get away, but man. Happy gets the big W here. 5, 5, 4 hero levels now. Against a tier 2 orc.
Yep. There's no chance for a tiny Great Hall. The main base is gonna expire in 800 gold. Tremendous, tremendous play. But, like, when you're Lin, you don't have a great supply lead anymore. You're up against 5/5/4 heroes. And you're down attack. It's impossible.
I think what Lin also did really well was always forcing fights and not giving the statues too much time to regen. If Happy goes into a fight with full mana, it is gonna be ridiculously tough to take a fight. It is tough already in any case against this tier 3 with only tier 2. Scourge Bone Chimes here being found at the lab. No more experience for these level 5 heroes. The TC, of course, is strong. That level 3 Stomp is still dangerous. But this is always the problem with the Farseer. He will fall off in the late game.
Lin sees a way out. Happy, or was it Happy or was it Lin? I think it was Lin scanning for an island expansion. Very rare to see that. But would be pretty secure. There's not too much left on the mainland. I mean, in the bottom left there is, and Happy is about to eat up all these creeps.
More experience for the Dark Ranger and also nice items. Lich now with the robe. Dark Ranger got the Boots of Quel'Thalas a long time ago. And that ring +5 is what saved this DK earlier, by the way. What's he gonna get this time?
Imagine another ring +5, dude.
Let's go. 20 plus armor.
Oh, the best!
Stealth
The
hands.
best!
Not bad.
The
Not bad.
best. Yeah, not bad either. You got double silence against no dispel. But Lin is moving away from Stomp. It is Tome of Retraining, Shockwave, full out lane.
That's smart. That's very smart. Lin perfectly realizes, because he's a god, that he simply can't win fights anymore. It has to be through building elimination. The only way for him to win this game. Trying to line up the perfect Shockwave. Maybe. It's right there.
Silence!
Holds on to it, though. Silence being used. Breaks out of it with the Invul Potion. But it's the only Invul Potion he's going to have. And now the Nova and Coil is going to eat these Headhunters alive. Where's the Stomp? Needs to land a big one. Trying to go for the hero kill. The Lich in trouble again.
Oh!
Shockwave! I forgot about it. He gets the kill.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 2 destroyers up in the air. Still the Wyvern tried to take care of it. Heal scroll used. We got resurrection now. That TC won't die ever again, probably. And he's going for the hero kill with Shockwave. Lin has 0 gold anymore. Everything that's dying now will never come back. But it's kind of the same situation for Happy. You got 700 gold. He's on summoning buildings to get that Lich back somehow. He is at the tavern. He has the resources. Shockwave again, but it's not enough. And Lin's game plan was to kill buildings. He didn't get a single one. What a unique game this is. Oh, wait.
What a way to kick off our series here, boys. The Lich is back. A bit hurt still. Eating the skeletons for the mana. Doesn't quite have the Nova yet. This could be a kill on the Farseer. Easily. He needs more mana. A few more seconds. 125 is how much he needs. And there is the Nova. Right clicks, coil, follow up. Could be the kill against the Farseer, but use it defensively. No! Lich dies again!
But the
Chain Wave finds the kill, but the Farseer also goes down.
What's up here? 29 supply, mostly the TC, I guess. The Shockwaves, dude. The Shockwaves are doing it. But Happy has another coil. Lin, 29 supply. No. Oh, there's a potion, actually. If he takes out the statues, Happy has no resource to get them back. And there we go. He needs another one. And that is a very, very low TC, but he has the Ankh. If Happy kills the TC, comes back with full mana. It's actually bad to kill the TC now.
Unless you can kill him twice.
No way without a
get him
Lich.
once.
No way without a Lich.
The rest of the army is trying to bodyguard the TC. He's got a lot of shockwaves right now.
Yep. Lin bringing everything in. New skeletons, level 3. They're so powerful. Happy is selling so much. He will get the Lich back.
He's got the resource. Needs to make sure not to lose him this time. Not too many coils left, by the way. And no statues at the moment. This whole game, Lin was so good at making sure there's not too much statue region available to Happy. But the Lich is back, and he calls for it. He calls for it.
Okay. That was 24 minutes of awesomeness, and that was only map 1.
Yeah, man, this was pretty much what I was hoping for in Lin versus Happy. God damn, what a way to kick it off on Twisted Meadows. Rarely seen nowadays. But man, what a game. And you kind of mentioned it right at the beginning of the game. This Tier 2 Expo, it's a nice play. It's a cool try. But against Happy, it never seems to work.
Even against 1-0, it's kinda rare that this is working. Not too sure if it's the right call to go for it, but it was so close. I think it was just an overcommitment when he was fighting so long in Happy's base. You could see he was moving in, he was moving out, he was thinking for a second and then moved in again. There was like 4 wasted seconds. You can't waste 4 seconds against Happy. It's impossible. And then a little bit too many losses, a little extreme. And Happy countered with 3 sappers. It's just...
Oh yeah, the sappers.
It's so much
I was
happened
getting so anxious. They almost blew up each other. It was really close. But it worked out there in the end. Yeah, the expansion was, of course, the neck breaker. With that tier 2 army, you can't be competitive on one base. You have to have the 2 base advantage. Happy held on for the long time. That's the most difficult thing, I guess, in that kind of matchup. Making sure you survive until you finally reach that super powerful late game. Every other undead there would have probably died before. But Happy makes it into the ultra late game where he is so dangerous.
He's incredible. He is just so incredible. You know what's also incredible, Remo Demo?
What is?
Our new sponsor, Holy Energy, May 1st. Yeah, whoop, whoop. For this best of 6 series, it's gonna be a long one. We need energy, and we got that provided by Holy Energy, an energy drink alternative. No sugar, no taurine, no artificial stuff in there. You get a little bit of a pack like this. You put it in a shaker with a little bit of ice. You mix it, you shake it, you drink it, you feel good. Exclamation mark Holy. If you do your first order, use the coupon code back to Warcraft 5 for a €5 discount. If you do multiple orders, use the coupon code back to Warcraft for a 10% discount.
Very, very cool. I'm excited to try this one out as well. I believe the package is in the mail. Very, very cool.
Mix it, shake it, feel good, POG. Indeed. It is a German company. It's a Berlin startup, so might not be available around the world, but in Europe it certainly is. Exclamation mark Holy. From holy to something unholy. Happy. The undead starting on the bottom left-hand side of Northern Isles and Lynn on the upper right. Mr. Remo Demo, do you remember the Rejuvenation Cup Game 6 between these two on Northern Isles?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That was one hell of an epic game. And, well, if map 1 was anything to judge by, you know, we're not in for a bad run here so far.
We are in for a bad connection, though. Whoopsie. This will all be played on the same server, by the way. We're on Russia East. This means both players have around 100 MS. Very, very fair conditions between them. Lin not living in Shanghai or Beijing, so his routing is a little bit different. If I'm not mistaken, he's still in Chengdu. So, yeah. China is a big country, so the ping of the players is always a little different. Let's see if this settles this little spike.
Thank you very much, Hell Rider, with a 5-month resub. Pocodu with the first-time sub. Welcome. JS Alarax with the 6 months says, hype, these guys are insane. And Gold Azel with the 47 months. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, seems like game 1, the ping was fine. So as long as there's no spikes, I think this should be good. And let's resume. The ghoul build has fully taken hold in the meta, hasn't it? DK, ghouls, heavy creeping gonna be the attempt. I think the early game for Lin again will be the same, trying to slow down the creeping of Happy as much as you can.
Exactly. Yeah, we haven't seen much variety anymore. No fiend. Huh? Okay, we start this again. Fair play by Happy. I mean, if you screw something up because of a spike in the early game, just move one peon differently, for example, this snowballs quite heavily as everything is a tiny bit delayed. And on this level, it's really about this 1 second, basically. So that's cool from the two to start again.
Yeah, also nice to see Happy offering the regame. I think it's very clear that there's immense respect being shared between these two players.
Yeah. I mean, these are the best. These are the best players. I mean, in the world, there's no doubt.
Unfortunately, we didn't see them at DreamHack. Oh, how we would have loved that one.
Don't ruin the mood. Don't ruin the mood.
What do you mean? I'm not ruining the mood. I'm just saying we missed it there. But guess what? We have it today. And we're about to start map number 2 here. Pretty important, I guess, for Lin to try to take this W here. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to climb back in the series. But, of course, worth remembering, every single map here provides prize money, with more than 200 going to the winner. and about 75 going to the loser.
True that. I don't think it's about the money for Lin, though. Very, very sure it's mostly about the respect and the glory if he wins this. After the 3-3 in Reju Cup, we kinda need a result. Imagine these guys are just playing these show matches and there never is a winner.
Would be kind of cool, actually.
You're right? I think so too.
Would be a kind of epic rivalry continuing. But yeah, Happy's got the lead here in our best of 6.
He does, and we have opposite starting positions. This time in our rematch, we got Lin on the bottom left-hand side. We got Happy on the upper right-hand side. And that means that Lin is a little closer to the shop. And I have to mention shop. Remo, you know, throughout my entire casting career, for the entire 14 years where I'm talking trash over Warcraft games, I'm very, very fond of one thing. And that's shop control.
And cigarettes.
And cigarettes, genau, exactly. Oh, very important to have cigarettes. Shop control is extremely important because there's only one shop, and in this matchup, you need to get invul potions. Heal scrolls, okay, nice to have. Invul potions, lifeline, especially for the TC against Silence, and this was the key to Happy to win Game 6 in Reju Cup, occupying the shop after every single fight, never allowing Lin to get that invul potion again, and then the TC had less impact in the fights, so will history repeat itself?
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that point. Those invul potions are so crucial. The undead, I guess, can skate by, sometimes maybe without invuls, although it's very, very dangerous, but the TC needs it. Without the invul to break the silence, the fight is basically lost already. That's how extreme this gets in the late game, especially when facing Happy. I wonder, is Lin again gonna try to get an advantage early on and then play the 2-base edge for the late game? Or is he gonna go more into a tier 3 1-base style this time?
That's the fastest tech in all of Warcraft. Is that an indicator already, Remo?
Doesn't have to be, I think. This is basically the same thing he did on map 1 already. There's going to be a fast TC, and this is the primary objective of this build. You have very late headhunters. You can't pressure early on too easily, but you get the TC super quick. You can creep him very fast. Try to look for a level 3 timing. And with that, you can try to have a strong TC in the mid-game to just get towards tier 3, or you can still try to expand. Both are possible. But on this map, the expansion is not so far away for the undead, so it's going to be a lot harder to set up for Lin if he wants to go that direction. So I think he's rather going to go tier 3 this time if I had to guess.
Okay then, let's see if you're right once again. This ghoul is getting caught. Lin forcing the third coil already. Not a single coil left. Of course, there is additional... Oh, and snare! How unfortunate! The creeps in favor of Lin. First blood for the Korean.
Great opening here for Lin. Puts a lot of damage on the DK. Lots of mana forced. A ghoul killed. And the DK isn't even level 2 yet. This is excellent for Lin. And I gotta wonder, is that really the best opening creep camp to go for Happy? Quite risky and heavily punished right there.
But also Lin figuring this out immediately, rushing across, punishing it. And then, of course, a little unlucky with the ensnares. Lumber is very, very low for Happy. He was using the ghouls for the defense and continues this as Lin gets the last hit. Little too early. Happy plays around this marvelously, but it's free damage. Another chance for the last hit. Is it level 2 for Hapster? Oh man, it feels like Happy knows exactly when Lin is gonna strike and plays around it perfectly.
Yeah, important experience there for Happy. He didn't even use the coil to ensure it. This would have been very painful if he doesn't get this last hit, but Happy does not mess it up. Continues to creep as now we have the headhunters joining. Lin's still very careful, trying to make sure not to get the headhunters killed. Actually, he does this because he knows the headhunter might get ensnared by the Murloc. Oh, very smart heads-up play by Happy.
Wow. This is just such a high level between the two. Every single decision, every single click is important. Just nothing to waste here. But okay, Happy stabilizing quite a bit. More lumber. More army. and getting ready. Lin has arrived on tier 2. It's the TC once again. It's the Beastery once again. Now the question, will he move back to creep up the expansion, or is it attack?
Yeah. 4 headhunters. If he makes another headhunter, a 5th one, I think that should mean Expo then. Because tier 3 will be very timely needed if he does not expand. But first, it's going to be time to start creeping for the TC. He got level 3 very quickly early on the first map. And level 5 as well in the late game. And the TC is the most powerful weapon for the Orc in the late game here. Has to make sure he gets off to a good start. But the early game again for Lin was quite good.
Okay, not great. He got 1 ghoul once again, but Happy is gonna... With ghouls, creep speed is insane. Gotta contest this. Creeping the left-hand side with the TC. Wonder if he goes early shockwave, but should be stunned, if we're honest. Last hit possibility. Did he get it this time? I'm not sure.
I think Happy got it. CORSAIR is only on 64. That was the ghoul and some skellies.
Right on.
And the TC gets level 2 here nice and quick. Big mana potion. Excellent. And no tech yet.
Wyvern again. It's the same build that he played on Twisted. And you know what? I don't blame him. If he's not overextending, that's probably his game. It's also a smaller map, so the undead hero levels won't spiral out of control in an extreme measure like on Twisted. So if it's not 5-5-4 heroes, but maybe 5-3-2 or whatever, it's a whole different game.
Absolutely, that's a good point. This size of the map makes a big difference here. If Lin can set up the expansion and creep a good amount of camps himself, he could be in a good position. But setting it up in the first place is going to be a lot harder. And I imagine Happy this time will try to look for a cancel if you see Great Hall. Yeah, there we go. Peons moving out. Indeed. Expo again.
Okay. Ring of Region once more on the TC. Love that item during the creeping phase. And again, Ring of Protection on the DK. Like, even the builds are the same. Even the item drops are the same.
Happy still desiring more damage. No mantle yet, no claws yet, but of course there's still plenty of camps left, and there is a marketplace. Looking at it, what do we have? Mana potion is in there, but very expensive also. We shouldn't expect Lin to be going for too many items here to purchase too many. He needs to build an army first. Big army, protect the expansion, play the economic advantage.
Wonder if he will switch up his game in the long run. It's a long series, it's 6 games. Healthstone on the ground, more region, love it. Is Happy gonna pounce on him? Lin is jumping from one item to the next here, not creeping the entire camp. He has the levels he wants. I mean, okay, level 1 on the Farsi, of course, that is improvable on, but level 3 TC is the most important, and he doesn't want to give these items to Happy. Now contesting the merchant. Huh, not really. Was it just the Invu potion that he got? Yes. You see already after 7 minutes how important these potions are.
The creep timing. And again, the movement by Lin is just excellent. Positioning himself in the middle, looking for a possible creep jack, also enabling himself to get valuable items, possibly, and protecting the expansion all at the same time, just because he knows where he has to be at what time. Taking this camp now away from Happy as well, as the undead is waiting for tier 3 to kick in. He doesn't quite have all the upgrades.
Steals the lap away. Double Ring of Region and Healthstone. Plus 5 HP per second. That's nuts. Okay, let's go. End snares flying, ghouls going down. But he takes out some units there as well. What's the fight gonna end up like? Man, this is a lot of ghouls getting shredded by everything that Lin has. Healed scroll committed even early.
And he's trying to take a good fight here until his mana runs out. Once the mana is gone, Happy is going to take over, especially with those statues, which are still completely untouched, by the way. Another berserker going down. Only few ghouls are left. One getting eaten right there. Only one ghoul is going to be remaining in just a second. After that one falls, going towards the statues now. This would be big kills. Happy. Most one destroyer, though. and there's not much anti-air left.
Exactly, the Raiders wall killed, but the Lich finds himself in a precarious situation. Another Ensnare wants to brute force the heroes once again. Stop with both heroes! Is the damage enough? He only has a level 1 Chain Lightning and another healing use. Destroyer is also there to free the Lich. Is he? Invo Potion gone for now. That Destroyer, what a lifesaver.
Dark Ranger got a kill in the corner as well. Didn't get too much experience there, though. And experience is the name of the game. Happy's hero levels are still low on 3, 2, 1 only. This was a good fight for Lin. But Happy can go to a creep frenzy now if he wants.
Or can he push? I'm not too sure. There's a tower and a burrow. Taking down Great Halls is a little bit of a tough thing to do. TC, okay.
See? Monsieur?
Just, you know, he thought he made friends in that last encounter and he wanted to hang out, but sent them away. Probably smells a little bit, I can understand. Yeah, Dark Ranger, not delayed this time. Big improvement for Happy compared to game 1.
Has not unfolded her full potential yet.
Remo.
What's going on?
Tier 3.
Oh, okay. At 50 supply this time. Lin is not just breaking into upkeep, he's trying to keep up with tier 3. If this game goes another 3-4 minutes, maybe 5, and we see a Shadow Hunter, we see the tier 3 upgrades, Lin could be in a great position. This changes the dynamic now.
Exactly, and this is something we haven't seen too much from orcs. Expo into tech. That takes some time, that is expensive. And Happy is trying to use his big power spike right when the tech is running. Here's the push. Lin's got a hold.
TK close to level 4. That would be a big level up. The tower and Burrow buying time. A bit more creeping for Lin in the meantime. That's level 4 on the TC. Oh, that's big. Oh, and the fast here as well. Is he going to get level 3 here? Oh my god, perfect level up timings. Good mana as well on these orc heroes. Happy has to fall back.
Oh my god. Yeah, he also lost a ghoul to towers. Ridiculous.
Happy washed.
Happy sold the rune braces, by the way. What do you think about it? Lin seems to be very, very high on the hero focus train. Had the right call?
It's a lot of gold. Happy was kind of broke. He didn't get a big army for a long time. I think the gold is more valuable in the end. Unless we see Shockwave, which, who knows if we will. Lin going for the counterattack. Does he have pillage? Not sure. He's upgrading it right now. A bit too late, but he's getting a statue for free. Take out the slaughterhouse once again. And Happy, he will have to TP home here at some point.
Yeah, and I don't think he has the time to break the entire Great Hall. He lowered the defenses a little bit. Again, slaughterhouse gone. Love that play. And acolytes are falling as well. This is terrible, terrible damage for Happy. And Lin just TP's out. Another acolyte falling without big losses. Great Hall still standing. All he lost was a burrow and a tower for 2 acolytes, a slaughterhouse, half the Black Citadel, and a TP.
Yeah, greatly done, absolutely there by Lin. He's remaking the burrow, but he's supply block for quite some time. Tier 3 is gonna finish. What's he gonna get from that, though? Berserker upgrade, the best thing, I guess. But no Shadow Hunter here for quite some time.
Orb is also pretty expensive. Happy is lining up big mass of skeletons, sends them in. Happy is Lin welcomes him with open arms though. Kodo aura upgrade. Very nice, especially for Wyvern.
Oh, that Shredder, by the way. So great to have right now. Very expensive to be able to afford. Between TPs and tier 3 and upgrades, getting the Shredder in there is not easy economically. But over time, it's going to be extremely beneficial. Happy, though. We're starting to get to that territory again, Neo.
Yeah.
Those hero levels. 4-3-2. We're getting close.
TC also kind of close to 5. 4-2 and 3-2. Splits the region now. With having a roaming Farseer, I guess, soon again. Okay, red spot. Happy, what do you got?
Oh, claws plus 12. That is excellent.
Okay.
He was severely lacking damage on the Lich before. Now this boosts up his DPS by quite a good amount. Thank you, by the way, Shaman with a 19-month resub, Hyacinth 37 months. 37th month basically waiting for this match, Go Lin, and Mid9 with a 59-month resub as well.
Let's go,
Happy
everybody.
Another Acolyte. Oh, he just remade the one mining. Oh, he lost a lot of mining time here, didn't he?
5,700 versus 5,100. That's 600 gold. That's a lot. But Lin's supply isn't just there yet. It is, of course, now tier 3 supply. Happy is lining up a big attack, but he's against heal scrolls, 2 of them, Invo Potion, Health Stone, Mana Potions. It feels like Lin just has to hold.
No other undead would have a chance in this kind of fight.
Oh
Let's see
my.
how Happy does it. Signs on the TC, breaks through it, stomp right away. The ghouls taking damage. Is there a heal scroll for them? Yes, there is. Wyvern taken out instantly. A lot of destroyers in the air. So many destroyers in the air.
Yeah.
One of them getting Ensnare taken out as well, but we have a lot of replacements.
Old school destroyer bust. It's almost time for bad riders here. Lin trying to focus them out now. 5 supply gone. Ghouls still ravaging on the ground. Headhunters don't stand a chance. Stun in the middle of everything. Coil is ready when he needs it though. Dispel always, but second Destro going down. And Lin still at a 48 supply plus the towers. Nice chain lightning against the skeletons. Can't raise them up in too high numbers. Kodo has nothing eaten here. Being focused. 3 destroyers still there, but the ground has now been cleared of all ghouls, and this is looking pretty good for Lin.
Yeah, the undead heroes once again shining here in flying colors. It's all about the mana. How many coils, how many novas are left? The Lich getting ensnared, getting targeted maybe, but he's level 4 as well. Plus 4 intelligence, and gets the Dark Ritual now. More mana for him, and Happy again wins this fight. But Lin's got the expo running.
Exactly. He can't break. He might win the fight. He got more kills, and he get higher level, of course, but Lin's win condition is still up and untouched, and he's fighting into the burrows. So much piercing damage against it. Oh, no, Kodo might just be a donation with a surround, but also the skeleton's very, very hurt. Still the health stone, needs it soon, needs it now. And Lin breaking through all his consumables. He needs a solution against these destroyers, it feels like.
And the statue in the back also being so valuable now. So hard to take out, so much regen for Happy, so much healing over time. Trying desperately to go for the Dark Ranger, but can't get the kill. There was another coil in the tank. We only have 1 more coil left, basically, but Lin's got no forces anymore.
How do you reinforce them even? Happy is positioning himself gloriously in between the 2 bases. This will be some damage. Lin can afford to lose some burrows. He will not be supply blocked. But the statue, this one statue makes such a difference in comparison to game 1. Destro almost dying to the towers. Ghouls kicking in as well. Static defenses going down. Lin, what do you do? Happy is counter expanding on the back of it. What a glorious, glorious fight that was. But Lin is able to strike back. He has another mana potion. His heroes are still healthy, and he is massing up a new army. It's gonna be tough though.
Side of the TC, no evil potion this time. Chain lightning rattling through, but one Raider goes down. This level 5 DK. And here it is. Here we are again. 5, 4, 4 hero levels on the undead side. This might be too much to overcome.
Still fast reinforcements, but the 2 base advantage is gone. Great Hall might still be standing, but the peons are not. They are all dead. And new skeletons are coming in. Lin needs a Hail Mary now.
TC so close to level 5, but it's now very tough to find these kills with a level 3 coil, with statues in the back, replenishing health and mana.
Oh man, if only Lin had the shop at the expansion. What a game changer that would have been. Stomp on the Lich, but he wants that Dark Ranger. DK not affected. Nice splits on the heroes. 1 to the right, 1 in the middle, 1 to the left. Can't stomp them all. And the Destros are always safe to the side.
And more Berserkers are going down. The mana battery is online. Between Dark Ritual and statues, the Lich has so many Novas to use. Another coil as well. Save the Destroyer. No mana on the DK now at the moment, but Lynch just doesn't have any firepower left.
Wow.
As the expansion is about to finish.
Freaking incredible performance by Happy once again. Takes out the statues, okay. He's hanging on to dear life, but his big win condition will be equalized. Lin facing Happy on 1 base was already an issue. Facing Happy on 2 bases? Unwinnable.
Yeah, Lin is just still trying his best here, hoping for an opening. But the window has slipped by. He needed to have that expansion just a little bit earlier, I guess. He just needed a bigger army. If the army was slightly bigger, maybe he can win that fight. And again, any other undead there would have lost his entire army, lost that fight, but Happy, as so often, prevails. Nice peon juggling here, but is it worth it?
True. Oh yeah, perfect actually. There was not a single fiend in this fight, so I wonder if he starts to produce bad riders right at the push of Happy when he sees the 4 destroyers. Is that worth it? Can he hold then?
Bad riders, to me, always seem like they're not really worth the cost in the end. Wyvern are dangerous. They're expensive. They go down easily. Worth a consideration, though. Yeah, the lack of anti-air is certainly something that could perhaps be exploited.
Yeah, they're kind of quick to build as well. So at least Q1 as a surprise factor, but it's also, there was so much to do. And we're back to, I don't know, can someone call Hasuops? We're back to ghouls and Destros.
Yeah, we haven't seen a fiend yet this series, have we?
No, we haven't.
Gonna keep an eye on that as we continue on. Tome of Retraining, it's time for Shockwave again, and this is again the right call. Lyn knows he can't win a fight anymore, not against these undead heroes. Trying to do as much damage here as he can before TPing out. Farseer in trouble.
He's waiting for the acolytes. Shockwave. Ah! Not throwing it there, but the Great Hall is still up, but Happy before the town portal left the ghouls there, sent them to lumber so they are not portaling with, and they can ravage these workers. Perfect.
Happy now in a commanding position. Huge army, terrifying heroes on the way to 3 mining bases. Lyn now has to play tricky. He has to play in a very evasive way. He has to avoid the opponent's army while doing big damage. It's up to Shockwave and Pillage to keep his chances alive.
Yeah, that's not something you want to hear as an orc. But Shockwave is doing a decent job, and that's level 5 now. So we do have these strong Shockwaves again. Oh, Farseer has nothing to save himself. And the Destros, of course, are just flying. You can't take them out. You can't stomp anymore. Only 2 raiders, but Lyn's movement is enough to save his first hero. But how about his army?
Yeah, it's being absolutely destroyed. And that is GG. Happy takes the 2-0 lead in the series. The expansion looks a bit better maybe there on game 2, but still doesn't quite work out in the end.
Yeah, but Happy always finds the perfect result, the perfect answer. No matter how Lyn is playing this, either mass on tier 2 or going to tier 3, Happy just had the perfect timing.
That was a good early game by Lyn. That was really good. Punishes the creep camp there right away. The DK was slowed down very, very successfully. Killed a ghoul, forced a lot of mana out of him. The DK wasn't level 3 for a really long time. The Lich was level 1 for a long time as well. He was able to find that fight with TC level 3 against Lich level 1 while expanding. Wonderful play by Lyn. But in the end, man, in the end, Happy takes you into the late game. He pulls you into deep water and he drowns you.
Very, very fitting. Okay, then we are done with 1/3 of the show match, and now it's time for Lyn to get a W. If he doesn't get a W here, I could see him being mentally broken a little bit, as so many of Happy's opponent. Very, very good start into the series, then one mistake, losing the first map. Also, good game on map 2, but Happy being too strong, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, just all going Happy's way. We sent you into a tiny bit of a break to refresh, but in 90 seconds, we're back with Happy vs. Lyn. Map number 3 is coming. Had a little bit of a join bug, but so you didn't miss anything despite this little bit of a break. Whew, 3,000 viewers. That's pretty damn good.
Absolutely. Understandably so, wouldn't want to miss this one. Lyn and Happy definitely delivering here so far, but Happy more so, I guess, taking the 2-0 lead. Next map we're going to is another old classic, Turtle Rock. And you know, what I would like to see here would be a bit of old school play.
I got kicked out of the game?
Are you still in?
No.
Now for me it said Warcraft Old State.
Okay, we gotta restart then. then everything will be fine. This time it works. 3 times the charm. Off we go. Old classic indeed. Remo mentioned it. From Twisted Meadows over to Northern Isles over to Turtle Rock. Cross position as well. So a lot of time for these guys. Rush distance is not too quick, not too small. We appreciate all your support, by the way. Back to warcraft.com/support if you want to find all the links to donate to our Patreon. Very, very glad to bring you the best games in the world. And this is now Game 3.
Thank you, Murder, with a 4-month resub. Here we go, Turtle Rock.
Remo, I'm a little disappointed. This could also be Mordor.
Oh, Mordor, true. You're right, you're right. I was not right with my Blade Master because this is certainly going to be a Farseer play once again with once more a very fast tech. I can also understand this one. The Farseer opening here should be working great. If the Farseer harasses, like I imagine he will, there is no way this DK will be getting level 3 quick.
Interesting. This, of course, the big downside of Turtle Rock is there's no critters. So you can't get skeletons, but if you have a ghoul opener, then you don't really need skeletons, as ghouls are better skeletons. All up to Lynn. It seems like he's sticking to his guns. It's the same build. Oh, is it? Yeah, I think it is.
Huh.
Huh?
Yeah, looking exactly the same so far. We're expecting, I guess, once again, the Tier 2 expansion. Lynn seems to really trust this build. I guess he was close to winning that second map as well. If he just wins that one fight, if he has a bit more time, if he gets more time for the Tier 3 and Shadowhunter, that would have been his, but Abby didn't allow it.
We have some predictions here. It was very, very even in the first map prediction. Second map prediction going quite in favor of Happy. Is it free channel points once again, or will channel points go now down the drain? Fast Tech, Farseer, and Harass. How good will this go? Happy is almost finished with this camp.
One hard experience on the DK. He can try to get level 2 at another green or at the Ogre camps, but all other camps are off limits. So that's what I meant by Farseer Harass working out well on this map. Happy can't go for the shop, can't go for the big turtle camps, can't go for the reds, obviously. So, yeah, this Farseer Harass should work out quite well. Lynn has to make sure he doesn't get wolves surrounded, headhunters surrounded, and then this could be a good early game play.
Okay. Big last hit again. Will Lynn do a little better? Oh my god, they're dancing around this last hit like crazy. Happy is forced to invest a coil. That is some free damage on skeletons and ghouls.
Big last hit right here. Happy gets it. Reaches level 2. That's the big one for the aura. One ghoul getting chased in the middle. Does the wolf get the kill?
There's Unholy Aura now. Yeah, I think movement speed is too high. On Happy's side. Damage, of course, will be restored if the ghouls are safe at home. On Blight, will take some time, though. Lynn, Headhunters once again. Shop Tier 2. Oh, Wolf Block.
Oh,
and a,
nice.
Oh, and a coil.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's another one on the docket for Lynn. I'd say this once again turns this into a good early game. As the DK has a tough time continuing to creep, going towards the next green with the ghouls, but Lynn's game sense just super on point this whole series.
Goes for both though. There's no flaws. It's both players showing their A game. Lots of ghouls and skeleton. Lynn trying to get out of it. Oh my god. If he gets out of that surround, no way the skeleton expires!
Skelly expired! That's a bit unlucky for Happy, but great there by Lynn. Able to save that one as well. And now comes in with the rest of the army to harass. Happy only has one coil, but he got the item already. One ghoul in a bit of trouble. Trying to surround now. Gets the Farseer. Is he gonna sack it?
Level 1 only? No, oh my. I mean, he has the shop up already. One wolf keeps chasing, left alone. But man, that is so much time for Happy now.
Yep. Now we can creep quite quickly going over towards the next orange. Oh, but he doesn't have new Necromancy anymore, so I guess he can't go for the red camp right away, while still waiting for tier 2 and the Lich. The TC is already out. Do we have the Bestiary and the expansion?
Expansion. I mean, you can creep relatively easy on the red spot at the 11 o'clock. I wouldn't... Tier 3! He's switching gears! No Expo anymore!
Alright, here we go. This is the adjustment. Len sees that the expansion, even if it comes up, and he protects it, which he was able to do so well the first 2 maps. Happy still will have too much of an edge with tier 3 in the very late game. Now with his own tier 3, he's going to be able to keep up better with a Shadow Hunter coming later on. But the Farseer will still be the weakest hero by far in the end.
Level 5 would of course be nice for Invis Wolves or something, but yeah, with Tri-Hero, even on Turtle Rock, that will probably not happen. But the Shadow Hunter will be a new flavor in the mix of this best of 6. He will have to face Hex and Heal Wave, something he didn't face before.
Happy also making a small adjustment. Slaughterhouse this time in the back of the base. I like that a lot. Losing the Slaughterhouses in the first 2 games didn't really cost him, but it was certainly painful. It didn't cost him the game, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I really liked it on Twisted how focused Lin was on the statues and on the Slaughterhouses. But on map 2, Happy was somehow able to always secure this one statue to have the regen, so it didn't pay off too well. 3 claws already on Lin. If only he played a Blade Master here.
I know! If only you played a Blade, but nobody does it anymore. I was talking with Hitman the other day about that, if Blade Master could work against the Ghoul build. And he said he thinks so, but, well, nobody is doing it currently. Lin is eyeing up the red camp. Oh, this would be a big snipe if he gets this item.
Lich is also hurt. Happy is using a lot of coils. Oh, this Farseer plus 15. Really sick. But Happy is right there, but low Lich, high mana. Ghoul's also hurt. Okay, red spot to Lin.
Happy's item's pretty bad, by the way.
Yep.
Cloak, Gauntlet, Ring, Gloves.
Close plus 12!
Oh my god, dude. This is...
It would have been a plus 30 Blade Master without a Kodo.
Dude, could he go Pit Lord? Or is that just...
Ooh, I love the Pit Lord. But...
having healing is also pretty good, though. Probably, yeah. Shadow Hunter.
Happy would probably just go for Mass Destroyers again then, and Pit Lord just feeding Destroyers.
Plus 27 plus.
Yeah, and he has the slippers. Like, it would have been plus 30 from items on the blade without Kodos. This would have been a plus 40 blade.
Yeah, Turtle Rock, it's a great Blade Master map.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. But yeah, it's still good damage, and especially against skeletons, this will be a big help.
Alright, another big item here. Dude, if it's Boots of Quel'Thalas, Warcraft gods would just be taunting.
Shadow Hunter is making his way across. Kodos coming, defense upgrades, TC level 3. Soul Beam Mask, nice.
Yeah, also very good. Still lots of creeps on the map. Big Invo Potion here for Happy is actually very good. Can protect his heroes very well with that now. Dark Ranger this time not gonna be delayed to join the fun. Will be added in here momentarily. More statues, more ghouls. Still no fiends.
I don't think we're gonna see fiends. Level 3 Farseer this time, not on a level. Greater Mana Potion. This is insane for Lin. Scroll the Beast on Happy side, also not too bad for Frenzy Ghouls.
Honestly, this TC is kind of missing a ring. If he gets focused, he could be dropping quite quickly.
Mostar, thank you for the 65-month resub. Woofies! Indeed. Lich level 3, DK level 3, Dark Range on the way too. We're creeping the consumables. What's this? What was it? Another mana potion? Are you kidding me?
Oh, this could be the perfect creep jack right here. Happy between the red camp and the opponent trying to snipe the item. He will probably have to TP out here. Don't think he can take a fight. Cloak of Flames for the DK could be great later on, but yeah, this is a bad fight. One Destroyer trying to be sniped, but does survive. Happy. Did he lose anything there? I'm not sure. Certainly not much.
So. Nope. He's at 48. That should be normal. Lots of experience still going to Lin. That's level 4. It's also level 2 on the Shadow Hunter. Sometimes the problem getting that level 3 on the third hero, but should be doable. He got Hex and Heal Wave now. Happy needs Destroyers for the spell. That's very, very clear. Maybe even a couple of them. Stays at 54 now. Also very, very low resources. And these are the last camps on the map. Happy scouting for a tiny Great Hall.
And Lin is looking for the fight, trying to leverage the strength of his TC right now. Lin knows if he wins the next fight very convincingly, he can win this game via Tiny Great Hall. But first he has to win a fight. He can't just go for it greedily without a big lead.
Nice timing by Happy once again. Destroyers all with mana plus the statue on the ground. Third upgrade for Lin, not ready. Supply is even. Oh man. There's no invul potion on the TC. Can't break through a silence. And retreats.
Could be quite sick later. Robo the Magi. Great item there as well. Shadowhunter, is he gonna get 3? Oh no, it's not quite enough. I think if he solo creeps the orange, this is not quite enough for level 3. So the TC is gonna soak some experience here as well. If he gets to 5, of course, we all know how dangerous he is.
Lots of damage. Is that the upgrade battle bongos? Yes, it is. Third attack upgrade halfway done. No way, dude.
Yeah, give it to him. Plus 24. 42, I mean.
Are you kidding me? Plus 42. He got more than double damage. But
Happy got Coil Nova. Takes out a Raider right away. With that, we only have 1 End Snare left. Armor upgrade, by the way, on the Orc side. Pretty cool. And the third attack upgrade. These Berserkers going to be so strong. But Scroll the Beast being popped on the other side can't be dispelled, of course. TC, Invul Potion. Perfect stomp against all the ghouls. They're running in, trying to find the kills. Berserkers getting taken out quick, but the Destroyers as well. The Destroyers are taking so much damage. It's crazy damage on these Berserkers. Kill Soul is being used as well, level 3 on the Shadowhunter. Big level up now.
Yeah, level 2 heal wave might be the carry of this fight. TC silence once again. But the Farseer, you can't stop this Farseer. The Destroyers are falling. The Skeletons are just gone. Chain Lightning against them. And then, of course, the Berserkers have a lot of longevity with the third attack upgrade. Stomp, no coil, Destro gone. And oh my god, how different this is compared to the fight with 4 Destroyers on Northern Isles. Incredible. Takes out the statue as well. The Scroll of the Beast barely noticeable. Happy is down to heroes.
He still got mana though. 2 coils left on the DK, no heal wave at the moment. Hex being used, trying to go for the kill, but the Dark Ranger has the Invul Potion. Now the Nova comes in, coil being used aggressively. Invul Potion on the Lich. Happy TPs out as the dust settles. The Dark Ranger gets away.
Holy shit, this Farseer.
Plus 43.
I don't know. Lin lost a lot in the end. Both lost a lot in the end. The first game where none of the players have an expansion to fall back onto. Statue was immediately rebuilt by Happy, who seems to be a little scared of a tiny Great Hole, which is not coming. Both players low forces, high heroes. And Turtle Rock is empty.
Dude, I can't stop staring at this Farseer
inventory. Yep.
Dude, this must be an all-time world record. There's no way we're ever breaking this again, right? Plus 43 Farseer.
I mean, I'm kind of angry on that Sobi mask. You might get a circlet for it to get plus 45. But
yeah, unfortunately, there's no more red camps left. Would have loved to see the plus 50 Farseer, plus 50 and above. To the moon!
Oh my god, how much damage would this Blade Master have done?
Dude, this could have been 400 crits.
Yep.
Like 400 damage crits.
Happy should have given him the Scroll of the Beast, just, you know, just for the numbers.
Yeah. Think about the fans, Happy. Come on.
Yeah, that's what he usually does, huh?
Sure is. Alright, bit of long distance mining. Sitting at 50. Lin could be greedy and try to slam down a tiny.
Guess he's on the way.
Dangerous.
He could sell the Claw plus 12, actually. And get a tiny.
Yeah, It's a bit sacrilegious, but just resource-wise, this might make sense.
Nope.
No tiny.
Both are greedy, staying at 50. No objective left on the map, really. Happy has both of the watch awards, though. So whenever Lin is going to a shop, he sees the inventory. Everybody is scouting for expansions. How much mining time is left? Oh, 3,300.
That's a lot of statues.
That's gonna be a lot of destroyers.
Yeah, this could be a big morph. How many
Chain
is he gonna
morph.
summon?
Go Power Rangers.
Oh, please don't fight into the space, dude. This is
No. We don't do that.
That's not a wise call, buddy. All right, Lin backs up. Just posturing for now. Saving resources. Happy in upkeep already. All right, here we go. Frenzy and destroyers.
Why are orcs so opposed to Orb of Lightning versus Undead, by the way?
I think it's too expensive. I think it's just not worth it. On a blade, it's amazing, but on everything else, I think it's just 375 is a lot of gold.
But Remo, that would be plus 48 damage.
In that case, I changed my mind. Yeah, I think it's just too much. More upgrades, more berserkers, more raiders. Everything is all that is better, in my opinion.
I think.
But
Lin,
you have to produce something, Lin. It's time.
Yeah, I was about to say that might be too late. He needs to distract big time now. He will have the defender's advantage with the potions. 2 invo potions on Lin. Still 600 gold. Reinforced defense is not done yet. Imagine Happy catches the timing where Lin is not home. Gonna wreck these burrows in seconds. TC close to 5. Happy is losing some mana at least. And now here we go. No way to kite for Lin. Big stomp on the ghouls once again. Chain lightning combo. Heal scroll immediately. That was the last one. The AoE's gotta save Lin here.
One destroyer about to be taken out. Maybe the TCs will land the big stomp. Level 5. Here we go. Level 3 stomp now being used, but the ground is being ravaged by these ghouls. Still lots of destroyers are left, and the orc army is just simply melting away. TC has to land the big stomp again. There we go, going for the lich. He's in trouble, but he's actually got enough time to pop the invo potion. And heroes are still alive for Happy, and Lin is running out of mana fast.
Here we go, another potion. Can he go for a Hail Mary? He's trying to. No TP on the DK. Ends the Hex! Can't go for the potion! Is that a destroyer? Okay, they got rid of that Hex, but stop again! No way! Chain Lightning kills him off! And now there's no healing, no aura. Finally, the hero focus works, and Happy sees there's no way! And Turtle Rock goes to Lin.
There we go, he finally does it in the end with the hero focus, and Happy moving out without a TP, perhaps a bit too dangerous, perhaps a bit too greedy. That was the only way for Lin to win this game. He couldn't win that fight anymore. He had to be the hero kill in the end, and Happy, maybe a slight mistake there by him being shown for once.
Incredible. Maybe he thought the longer the game goes, the higher the chance for a tiny Great Hall is, and he can't break it anymore, so the hero levels are too crazy. I'm not too sure, but oh boy, was that a banger. And Lin shows that Happy is mortal.
Yeah. All it takes is a plus 43 Farseer, boys. That's all you need to beat Happy, apparently.
Yeah. It's not unreasonable.
Gonna be a bit harder on the next map. Concealed Hill, not so easy to stack up.
Let's not forget about 2 big mana potions and a Soapy Mask, by the way.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, who wins map 4 is the question. We're halfway through. This is pretty amazing of a series.
Thank you, Mostar, with the 65-month resubs. As BTW Wolfies and Pete has streams with a 13 month says, let's go, Lin. That was a timely cheer there, buddy. As Lin gets the map win with that more than $200 for map number 3, as we're going to move into the second half now of this best of 6.
Concealed Hill is our next map. Could be a decent orc map. It's not bad for either, I think. Man, so much action, so many close calls. This game started with Lin losing the town portal very early due to that surround, still able to recover.
And I imagine here on map 4 should be a fast tier 3 once again. Very hard to expand on this map. This is not going to be easy for the TC by any means. I'm a bit surprised that Lin isn't switching up the opening builds more. There are a lot of options you could go for. Even fast tier grunts is a possibility, although perhaps not the strongest at the moment. I'm still thirsting for that Blade Master, but no, it's just fast tier fast tech so far.
Remo, you're always thirsty. Whether it be for beers or for a Blade Master.
Or for Holy Energy.
Or for, exactly, Holy Energy. I'm thirsting for game 4, how about you?
Hell yeah, dude, let's go.
Swoop! Game 4, will it be a tied series? Will Lin get a back-to-back win against Happy? Or will it be a 3-1? Then it would be a draw guaranteed. Happy in the blue, bottom left-hand side. Lin upper right in the yellow.
Opening builds look the same again. That's going to be a DK Ghoul build. If Happy is left alone, he can creep extremely fast on this map. Orange, green, Expo is a very quick level 3 and easily to do with ghouls if you're left alone. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a different build by Lin.
This was a different
build by
Lin.
Super early barracks. Was this finally the Blade Master?
Maybe. Could have been Grunt into Headhunter opening. But yeah, it was a very different build. Whew. Will we see that again?
Yeah, true. Just simply Grunt into Headhunter is also a possibility, especially done a lot if the orcs want to creep early on. Seems like that shouldn't be attempted there on this map. But we'll see. We'll see.
So tense. Every game feels like World Championship is on the line. It's so cool.
Yeah. Such a joy to see these two
Shout out
against each other.
Shout out to Ted, by the way, who's basically adminning this in full force. With probably 2 million viewers at the same time.
Almost. We got almost as many, right? Pretty close.
Close. There's it's also a lot. We both have a lot of viewers.
Just a few zeros missing, you know.
What are zeros anyway? You can't divide by them. They don't add anything.
They're just a theoretical construct anyways. Do they even exist? Who
knows? Here we go. Philosophical Remo. We got map 4. Hopefully without spikes or anything. Same starting positions. Is it the same builds? Concealed Hill, second try.
Is Lin gonna be superstitious here and think like, oh, the Warcraft fate does not want me to build a fast barracks? Or is he gonna do it again? I would love to see Blade Master just once, just to see how it works, if it works. This is a big question mark for me. Is this even playable? Maybe it isn't. Maybe most orcs feel like the Blade Master just isn't versatile enough and not, you know, strong enough early on to go up against the ghouls. It is the fast barracks again, so this is very interesting now to me. Will we see a Farseer again or not?
Got our eyes glued to the altar. Question in chat, does the flame icon on Doyu represent the numbers? Nope, that is numbers times donation times chat activity times something.
That's what they call it, activity or something?
Probably. Still spikes apparently, huh? Unfortunate, but wait a second and then try. Okay. Lin commanding.
Lin telling Happy what to do. Here we go. I like it.
Daddy Lin. We have more Warcraft action later, by the way. FFA Masters League has week 3, and I'm gonna be casting that with a match of my Rulers, who's usually my co-caster. He'll be stepping up against Wiz, for example, and 2 others who I Forgot. Tomorrow is another show cup at 1 p.m. It's going to be Happy versus SoWin. And in the evening, Experion qualifiers. So lots of Warcraft action here on Back to Warcraft after a 13-hour stream yesterday.
Very cool, very cool. What hero is it? It could also be Farseer Grunt expansion.
Shadowhunter first. Lies! Farseer it is.
Where's the blade? Where's the blade? Okay, Farseer Grunts, cool. This means Lin could go for the level 3 creep route very quickly if he wants to and try to expand as early as on tier 1, which would be kind of crazy.
I haven't seen this opening in quite a bit. Still kind of waiting for the Warmel in the back, but no.
Yeah, with grunts, you can creep very well on this map, especially at the natural. I think that is probably the major reason for this build. But he's one bar attacking, apparently, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lin with a no adjustment here.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen this in recent times. Happy will probably not expect this. Not disrespecting Happy or anything, but can't really expect this. Here's the Warmel now on the way.
Yeah. It's really one grunted to headhunters? Oh, interesting. What's he gonna creep with this, I wonder? He could resummon the wolves, creep the green, get level 2, harass with a Farseer. Ow! Ah, I think now I get it. What he wants to do is creep the green, get some experience, and then move over to harass to not allow the lab creep, which is happening next for Happy. This is the creep route that Happy has been liking to do quite a bit. Ah, alright. This works out pretty nice.
Yeah, objective accomplished. And some safe creep spots later for the TC when he comes out. Relatively standard game now, attacking 2 acolytes at the same time with the wolves. Nice splits. Of course, you can only throw 1 coil at a time. But is it enough damage? It's definitely annoying and distracting.
Once he gets the last hit, that would be huge, but Happy does not allow it.
No chance. No chance.
It's gonna be some lost mine time. How much is this gonna be? More than 200. Yeah, it's not bad.
True. No acolyte kill, of course. Also no steal. And I think for the first time in this series, it's no ghoul lost early. But if he gets an acolyte in exchange, he'd take that any day.
Happy juggling very well. The wolves finally will be dealt with the Nerob now finished. Alright, how much gold was it? A total of 250 more or less. That's pretty good.
That is almost an entire tech. Or a statue and a bit. 2 ghouls.
And again, Len is making sure that he doesn't lose any units early on. Very easy to lose those in a quick surround that Happy could close. The great thing about the Grunt is also, he's going to help a lot for the TC to creep the natural, if that will be the plan later on. Oh, but now the Farseer in a bit of a rough spot. Might be getting surrounded here, but he's buying so much time. This again looks like a very nice early game for him.
Yeah, dancing nicely around this surround attempt. Plus doing more damage. Again, a lot of coils forced already. Is he willing to give up that ghoul? No, but he's giving up his last coil.
I really like the way that Lin is playing this so far, but might finally be trapped. Ooh, it was close.
Can he fight out? Will the skeleton expire again? Maybe, but of course Lin doesn't know. He doesn't have that displayed. Okay, town portal gone, but it's again also tier 3 for Lin.
Beautiful early game by Lin. Studied the creep route of the opponent, had the perfect build, slowed him down tremendously. Now, of course, the DK will get level 3. At some point that is gonna be happening, but yeah, it was delayed quite well. And oh, Lin continuing to harass. The units were around. They were still creeping here a moment ago, and the DK might be denied his level 3 again.
Ooh, 2 ghouls very, very hurt. Headhunters are coming in, as you say. Wolf maybe even going for the block. That was the last coil again. How much damage can he do? How many kills can he get? Even Chain Lightning invested for more damage.
Get 2 ghouls killed, 1 berserker goes down, but 2 ghouls killed, and the DK has no mana. Wonderful early game, man.
TC comes in as well. No aura first this time. Stomp it is. He could stomp the DK and then just grab the null. Wow. Don't tell me Happy gets this. No, 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 no. Chain Lightning invested. There's not enough forces to go for a surround this time. This, of course, goes into the cost of TC creep speed. But I think it's worth it.
They're just going to be coming out any second now, though. Lin knows this. Now he's going to fall back and creep perhaps more on his side. The lab could be very valuable. But that's DK3. Here we go. Lin was able to delay it for a long time. But now we got the powerful level 2 coil.
And also more stats. That means another coil. Thank you, Art Vendelay, for the 27-month resub. 27-month, baby! And I could watch this series for 27 months.
Yeah, it would be time spent wisely in my book.
Very wisely. Nothing better to do with 27 months.
True, true. This is the best. This is as good as it gets. Right here and back to Warcraft. But now the TC having a tough time creeping. Happy knows the Coil Nova right now can be used as a threat. Trying to pick off headhunters here. Should be quite easy if the Lich can reach, but doesn't do it so easily. Lin is playing this excellent, actually. Is this a sick early game by Lin or what?
It is, absolutely. We get a kill on a Peon, though. That doesn't do too much. Wyvern is out. Very little anti-air if he doesn't want to use the spells. Headhunter is also retreating in time to not be exposed to a Nova. Yeah, both hero combos rather low in comparison to all other 3 games.
I think this is actually pretty cool for that. You can start the Shadowhunter in a second and then level him up very effectively, potentially, especially if you get some red camps. And with the Berserkers that soon will be upgraded, getting those red camps shouldn't be too hard to do.
Agreed. But finally, Happy gets what he wanted in the very, very beginning. The lab camp. Frenzy is finishing any second. Destroy upgrade is blocked behind a statue. That will take some time. Time for Lin to creep. Talisman kind of okay-ish, but better against Fiends than here, I guess. Went of mana stealing. But yeah, both are just delaying for the big storm.
These consumables also could have a big impact. One of mana steal on Happy's side is always pretty good, but rarely really amazing. What's the TC gonna find? Heal potions and invul potions haven't been too useful here. Well, invuls certainly actually have been for breaking the silence, but Happy almost never goes for hero kills, so also this talisman perhaps not gonna be so valuable.
That's what they say, and all of a sudden he kills all 3 of your heroes. DK Medallion, nice for the Lich, especially with Lin hero focusing so much. He's just making damn sure to get every point of experience, and not give anything to the Farseer.
Heal pot for the TC that's going to protect him. But he still needs the invul potion. You need the invul to break the silence. You can't take a fight without it. Happy knows this, probably. Could steal away the invul here at the opponent's shop. That could be a great play. But seems like Lin's going to be able to get it.
Shadowhunter out. Didn't decide if Hex or Heal Wave yet. Happy greedy for the dragon. And then opens up the possibility for Creepjack.
One ensnare only from the single raider. Lin wants to use it wisely. That's his opening into the fight.
Hex it is. No Heal Wave. Still no invul. 600 gold on Lin. And now Happy can steal it if he wants to. Yep. That's gonna be a rough fight for Lin now.
Yeah, I don't know if he can take it, but might try still. Got a heal scroll now, and the TC comes in.
Nuke!
Nuke on the Farseer right away. He doesn't have a TP anymore, remember?
No heal wave either! Heal scroll is the savior, but he's just sharking for it. Lin is blocked by a frog. Happy not capitalizing from it. DK not in a position. Ghouls are still chasing. That Farseer is out of the fight.
TC Science again going for the Dark Ranger next, but she's getting healed with the Coil. Chain Lightning finally used. Some ghouls getting taken out. Farseer still low HP, still in trouble. Could still be killed via Coil Nova. Coil flies. Nova there. Let's go.
That's very anticlimactic. After this great early game, Lin too greedy, floating 600 gold, not getting items, not getting a big army. Now he's getting punished for it, because Happy, of course, saw that flaw. Ghoul still chasing. That poor Shadow Hunter's probably gonna die. Yep. Splits the legs, hits the dust. That looks very, very unwinnable with only a TC left.
The TC full HP, this big heal potion. Completely useless on the TC, couldn't transfer it to the other hero. They were too far away. And Happy getting huge kills, and this puts the Russian in a big lead this game.
No expansion though, but that was a lot of experience. Next creep camp as well. TC comes in, but even if he stomps, there's no follow-up damage. What's he supposed to do? Webs the wrong Destro, unfortunately.
Might be falling apart right here. We have another coil as well. The destroyer is being saved to the side. There's a fountain there as well.
Glorious.
Not to be forgotten. And Moyo is going down. Lin just lost like 8 supply. He's dropping.
Surround as well. Heal scroll to keep the surround closed. Now the potion has some value. Farsia's back. Might come in as a surprise. Level 4 DK. What are you supposed to do? I mean, okay, there's no coil, but there's also no damage on Lin.
And the statue now so good, the firepower just isn't there to break through the targets and has to call for the GG. Happy in the late game again delivering here, but...
that felt a bit botched, actually.
Yeah, that was such a good early game, but suddenly it all slipped away. Not buying the Invo potion, though. Very, very questionable.
Yeah, lost focus a little bit. Just a little bit. And then, I don't know. Like, the heal scroll and the invul was both game-changing there on the left-hand side. And then, of course, there's hero focus. Can't stop that. Can try to run away, but only for so long. We have a little bit of a break here in the series. The players are getting a tiny bit of rest. We have a new sub. Thank you, Krabby. You should all be like Krabby and sub to this channel. All the information on backtowarcraft.com/support. Check out our sponsors. CORSAIR for the best hardware and Holy Energy for the best supplements here for long and exhausting streams. We take a breather here as well, and then it's time for game 5 and 6 of Happy versus Lin. Going back to Happy versus Lin, 3-1 for the Emperor. So one thing is for sure, Mr. Remo Demo.
What's that?
Happy will not lose today.
True. 3 maps already scored for him. Is it going to be another draw between the two? If Lin can bring it back, he still has a chance here to make this a 3-3, just like it was in Rejuve Cup. But an old classic once again for our 5th map. Echo Isles.
The Isles that echo. Lin on the upper left-hand side in blue. And on the right-hand side, we got Happy. Thank you, Dr. M, for the 2-month resub. Happy Coil, Happy Nova, Happy Creative, Happy Mad. Love these icons. They're kind of funny, actually. So, will we see some diverging strategies? Happy played... Oh, Lich Opener! I knew it! Happy played Dreadlord here versus 1-0, and Echo Isles is always the map for differing builds for Happy. Lich first versus Orc.
And that has to mean Expo, right?
Yeah, I think so. Imagine he tower rushes now.
Wait, that could actually be sick.
Hey, right? I know.
It's not really a Happy, usual strategy.
He
it's more
played
like
a
1-0 kind of thing.
He played a Dreadlord versus 1-0.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe for a Dreadlord here as well, but no Infernals yet. Okay, this should be a pretty easy expansion as well. There's no Headhunters after all for quite some time.
Right on, right on. There's a Farseer, of course. And if this is an expansion, Could you try Firelord second in Lin K's Brute Force? He will see that there's no tech happening. Does he? I mean, he's not expecting a Lich at all.
A player's forces are under attack.
Soon he's gonna find out. As the wolves are harassing in the main base, Happy knew this was gonna be happening. Already going for the narrow tower. There's gonna be quite some mining time lost. But the expansion being prepped. And now Lin knows.
Okay, there's no coil, of course. New wolves, new damage. No new last hit. Still 0 experience on the Farseer for now. Stays that way. Lich close to level 2. Uses a Nova. Boom. That's Dark. Oh, deny! Such an important one. Can he get the second one? No, he can't. That's Dark Ritual. That's almost unlimited mana.
Alright, the opening here for Happy. Working out so far. You got the full experience. You got the narrow tower coming up. Or Ziggurat, I guess. Expansion being delayed a little bit. But the resources will be there in a moment. And Lin will now have to lay out his game plan. How is he going to counter this expansion? Because it will be coming up. There's no canceling this expert.
Yeah, Lin is brute forcing through these wolves with one Nova after the next. So mana is for now kind of low. But there's Dark Ritual, of course. Even a dagger used. And there's a lot of ghouls already. But he stays on tier 1 for a long time. That's Lin's biggest chance.
Can he get the cancel here once?
No way. Yes way? Oh, almost surrounded the wolf. There's no damage here. Oh, I guess yes way.
Wolves have to be pulled back. I guess the damage isn't quite enough. There were no headhunters there yet. We now have 2, 3 headhunters available. Oh, Tavern. Firelord!
Here we go. This has to work. This does not scale well. As much as I love the Firelord, the Conor McGregor of Warcraft 3, there's a lot of summons now. 2 wolves and X lava spawns, but he has to do damage.
One wolf being pulled back. Lich doesn't have too much mana, but those claws, by the way, were very nice to find.
Yes.
Die, gets the kills. Nova as well, though. Headhunters at the meantime. And the narrow tower is so strong right now, but oh, Lin gets the cancel. He canceled the expansion by so much time for himself.
Okay, that could be an opening for Wyvern, and immediately as I say it, he drops the Beastery. It's either Mass Rages for a Brute Force, or it's a lot of Wyvern, because there is very, very little anti-air for Happy for the longest time.
And no resources? Oh, okay, he just remade the Haunted. Cancelled again, maybe. More ghouls about to drop. One here being targeted. The expansion is indeed getting cancelled. I think so.
Yeah. Cancel indeed. Okay, not too close to level 3 either. And this Firelord play for now worked nicely. Oh, still scared of a 4 units around here against Happy. You always have to. Wolf can look at this again. Lots of acolytes, but Wyvern are coming. And the only thing that can attack them is the Lich.
Going back to the main, trying to get new Rod of Necromancy, apparently. About to be level 3. That level 2 Nova is quite strong. If he manages to get to 4, he's going to have tons of mana as well. Lin coming in from the different angle again. Doesn't have mana for the wolves right now, though.
Nor a lava spawn. Very, very expensive! Oh, that Firelord! Ghouls burning their fingertips, but that's almost a guaranteed TP on the Farseer. He is sending every tiny bit of damage onto that Haunted Gold Mine, and he is cancelling it for the third time. At what cost? Headhunter plus TP, but the Firelord stays around even though hurt.
What a sick game by Lin, man. This is just a wonderful execution. Amazing. Amazing early. But still playing a strategy that doesn't really transition too well. With all these cancels, I think Lin could even try to go 2-base now, but the heroes could be an issue there in the late game.
Can this Wyvern cancel the Haunted again? No, not against Lich Nova 2. But there's more Headhunters, more Wyvern. It's the second one. I don't see this Haunted coming up, to be honest.
And the window is closing. It's a bit dangerous for Lin, though, as well. He doesn't have a TP anymore. If he commits in here, he may have to sacrifice everything.
And he is committing. Big time. There's also Spirit Tower up now. Once again, throws everything on the cost of that Farseer. Can't get that out. Worth
I
it?
think Happy didn't cancel if I saw that right.
Ooh.
He's lacking resources a bit, but okay, here's the Haunted again. Still stuck on tier 1 is Happy though.
But for some reason, I don't feel this is critical damage yet. Because it's Happy.
Oh, and now the 2 Wyvern flying into the main base looking for easy duel pickoffs.
It's
Should be getting
only
the
an
1, I guess.
There's only an arrow. No Spirit Tower here. Upgrading it now. And Happy's creeping.
In the meantime, the Fire Lord flying in again with the Wyvern in the south and gets another cancel.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
Lid is doing this so well. This is ridiculous.
It's like whack-a-mole, but the mole always comes out at the same spot.
2 Acolytes killed in the main as well, along with the Ghoul. Lin is still on tier 2. Would love to see him go tier 3, but just massing up Wyvern right now. Big forces available here for Lin at the moment.
Has to do something with it. Either counter-expand, or just break Happy in half. Once Happy gets to tier 2, I don't rule out that he comes back from this.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, given enough time and, you know, supply, fiends, a DK, he's going to be very strong in the late game with this Lich who's about to hit level 4, by the way. This is going to be a high level Lich.
Do you think Lich level 4 is a strong hero, Remo? I'm not too sure.
It is, baby. Can't wait to see that Dark Ritual. As finally the expansion finishes in a moment, it should be done. But man, what a sick delay that was by Lin. He's looking for another cancel, but this time he shouldn't get it, right? He shouldn't get it this time. Surely. Surely.
They're getting some mining time. How many Wyvern is this? 4, 5? Did he rebuild a TP? No, he didn't.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's got the speed scroll, by the way.
Happy is ready, but he's not ready for air. Wyvern damage is sick, even with illusions. And that is so close, but Happy has to cancel again at the 10-minute mark.
That is so sick. Fast is getting surrounded. He's gonna die. Or is he? No! He fights out.
He got the critical mass now. He got the critical mass of Wyvern. He one-shots almost everything. These mercs? What mercs? They just disappear.
It's one Lich against the world, but it's a strong Lich. And cancel again on the expo. Dude, this has been like 6 expansion cancels.
Yep.
Incredible play by Lin.
But we've seen the craziest comebacks of undeads against Orc on this map. Remember, Craft, Focus at DreamHack. Happy's not giving this up yet. He's teching. He's giving... Oh, wait. Okay, tech and expansion at the same time. You know what? I still believe in Happy.
Yeah, this is not over, but...
No, that's incredible.
This has been a great showcase for Lin. This is par excellence.
Very nice French pronunciation, Remo. Did you work on that?
I tried. Despite the fact that I was learning Latin in school.
Exactly.
Which I have forgotten everything.
Oh, Ring of Region. Nice.
Does he get the cancel again? Dude, this would be so sick.
Come on, it's 60%.
Tough position now, though.
There's Muddy.
All the Wyvern are hurt. There's Muddy. Got Necropolis. One day Happy's gonna get it. One day Happy's gonna get this haunted.
And again, oh, we got Soulburn, by the way. No Incinerate. For once, I don't hate it. A little bit of silence. Dispel will be far down the road. And we switch to Raiders and Pillage, and what a big pickup with that Berserker.
Yeah, that's huge. A lot of anti-air being taken out. Very easy here for Lin now to find these pickoffs. He has full map control, as much as you can imagine. And he's got a bit of pillage as well at the moment.
But Happy got 2 bases up. Ooh, that altar blocks tier 3 and the DK.
And Happy's not remaking it yet. Should certainly be setting it up again at the expansion. Alright, here we go.
No
One
TP.
for the Lich, maybe.
So much damage. Takes out the healer first. Muddy disappears in seconds as well. Man, this mercenary camp is not doing Happy any favors. It's just feeding Lin up to level 3 Firelord soon.
Yeah, Lin is playing this so well, this playstyle. Very tempo heavy. He has to find kills. He has to keep on picking off targets. And making sure that he doesn't lose too much. If the Lich gets level 5, he can 1v 50 supply this Orc army.
Don't jinx it, Remo. Come on. Don't jinx it. Fiends! First Fiend!
Yeah, against the Wyvern here, that does certainly make sense, but didn't remake the altar yet. Only now! Only now altar being started. Definitely a macro mistake here by Happy forgetting about that for some time.
And that is also a minute on the DK. It's a minute on tier 3. All the Acolytes repairing. He needs to hold on to that crypt, and Lin realized this is a tad too much. Tier 3 by Lin. He has 1,000 gold thanks to all the pillage. And this screams for a tiny Great Hall now.
Yeah, absolutely. So he has to wait a bit, but then he can easily go for that tiny. Lin still has full map control, so he can try to soak up as much of the map as possible to deny the DK a lot of experience. And of course on Echo Isles, there are not many camps to go around in the first place.
A player's force.
Yeah,
However, these heroes are going to be a liability in the late game. What's even the third hero for this? He needs a Blade Master and a TC and a Shadow Hunter. He can only go for one. You know, in Footman Frenzy, you can go for more than 3 heroes, but in this game, unfortunately, not.
Good question. He needs so much. Alchemist could also be an option.
A player's forces are under attack.
1,400 gold. Tier 3 finishes right now. And we see Envenomed Spears upgraded instantly. Great upgrade for the Wyvern. But the Tiny Great Hall again being delayed. Len is looking for more pickoffs. End Snare on the Lich, but he's got a TP.
Yep. And... oh, the Fiend though? Is it enough damage? Yes, with the Chain Lightning it is. Happy only 38 supply. After 15 minutes, finally the Expo is working. DK is coming. No tier 3 yet. He's very, very, very low on lumber. Beastmaster for more summons. I like that idea. Pit Lord. I love that idea.
Fastier staffing home. This should finally be the Tiny, right?
Yes, has to. Has to be. Could go for shop control. Get the invul. Because Fire Lord really, really fragile. Level 3, only 575 HP. That's nothing. Dude, trust me. Happy is not out of this.
I know. But Lin has bought so much time for himself. I think without tier 3, Happy can't really take a very convincing fight. Tier 3 starts now, but yeah, this was hugely delayed.
Same time as the Tiny Great Hall. Envenomed Spears is ready as well. Love to see some upgrades if you can afford it. But Happy knows this is happening. Can't cancel the Tiny anymore though.
Lin is waiting for the Shadow Hunter. He's about to be out. 60 supply for the Orc, but not everything's here yet.
Can he brute force this? There is a lot of repair, but there's also a lot of Nova. Lin can't really afford to lose this Great Hall. That was so much, but okay. Big fight here. Happy, no upgrades. Lots of Wyvern in the air. Ghouls on the ground as well. These Raiders don't do much in the fight. Web research taking down these Wyvern, and the damage is slowly but steady getting reduced.
Lich level 5. Alright boys, level 3 Nova. Unlimited mana as well with Dark Ritual. But a lot of Fiends are going down in the meantime.
Skeletons. Lots and lots and lots of skeletons. There is a staff on the Fastier. Needs it soon. Is it enough? There might be Coil Nova coming! And I saw it. Oh no. Too greedy to go for the potion. Maybe a major mistake. Lin drowning in supply. 47 only. Raiders on the ground. There are a lot of summons though. And no Dispel. Lin holds.
At great cost. At great cost. He holds.
How is this game so close? This was a 10-minute expansion delay.
You're forgetting one thing, Neo. You're forgetting one thing. This is Happy. They call him the Emperor.
Ah, okay.
And that's something you should forget.
God, gamer.
So much experience, dude. He's 5.3 something. Flying XP tomes. That is what they call them.
Lava spawn splitting over and over. Do you know how Soulburn scales? Because I have no idea what's even increased for level 2.
Yeah, I actually don't know. It must be the damage per second, certainly.
Do you know that Soulburn is the Kinder Surprise of Warcraft spells?
I have heard that. I have heard
Okay.
that.
Silence, damage reduction, and damage over time. 3 things in one spell.
It's got a lot of aspects, true.
Yep.
However, the most problematic aspect is that it can be dispelled, and destroyers are soon going to be upon us.
Are they? We don't have the upgrade yet.
Players' forces are
It will take some time. Only 1 statue as well. But okay, research now needs it. There were 5 or 6 summons in the last fight with all the lava spawns. Ring of Protection. 2nd ring for Lin.
I think that's actually good. I think you should ideally have 1 ring on every hero.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Exactly. But not having Aura, not having Stomp is going to be quite painful here in this late game. And the army also doesn't look super scary to me. This is Raiders and Wyvern, aka a feast for the Lich.
Berserkers as well. Yeah, feels like Lin has some issues closing this out.
players' forces are under attack.
Both on 2. Okay, double heal scroll and invo potion. Lin is not making the concealed hill mistake again.
Yeah, this is very valuable right now. And of course, we have to remember that the expansion for Lin is going to be running quite a lot longer than Happy's, who didn't go for a 3rd hero yet, by the way. Since there's no TC, you don't really need a Dark Ranger.
Yeah.
But she's never
Could
bad.
actually go for a Pit Lord as well. Maybe I spend too much time in the gym Discord where Pit Lord is all the rage, but Howl of Terror is amazing versus Wyvern and there is no Dispel. Cleave is great versus Raiders and he's super tanky.
Would have been a sick call if he picked it up right there, but it is Dark Ranger again. But I think the hit Pit Lord could have been better actually. But let's see how this is done.
It's a big attack again. 70 supply versus 76. Tell me 10 minutes ago that this is the state at the 20-minute mark. Probably nobody would believe you.
Another heal scroll. We have 3 heal scrolls on the orc side and level 2 heal wave. Is that enough to deal with a level 5 Lich?
It's a ridiculous question. Are 3 heal scrolls enough on a 74 supply army? Well, it is indeed a big question. Happy has a TP, but only on the Lich. A little far outside, focusing on the Fiends first. Wyvern, of course, being picked up 1 by 1.
Yeah, this is looking rough. 2nd heal scroll being used. Wyvern taking a lot of damage. The Nova is just so sick. And in the end, even if the Fiends die, I think the heroes can't die for Happy. But let's see. Hex being used as well. Shadowhunter in trouble. Getting nuked as well. Heal scroll used. That was the last one. The very last heal scroll available. And the orc heroes are heavily falling.
Uh-oh, 50 supply only on both sides. Wyvern completely wiped out. So are the Raiders. Good heal wave, but not on the Shadowhunter. Lin is losing everything in this fight. No Disable is trying to go for the Dark Ranger, but of course not. Their Soulburn is a little bit too late, and now the spell Shadowhunter hits. No, it doesn't hit the deck. There was another heal wave, but only for so long. There is another nuke. The Lich can, of course, eat everything at all times. More ghouls are falling, and Happy has a 15 supply lead. This is insane!
Everything is stacking up for the Nova. Where is it? Waiting for the next one. To put the nail in the coffin here, possibly. The DK gets level 4.
No.
There's the Nova! So much damage in the back. Speed Scroll trying to run away. But there's no running away anymore. GG.
Oh my god! How good of an early game can you get? And still not win. Happy wins the show match 4-1. We still have, of course, game 6, but this time there was a decisive winner, unlike in Reju Cup where it was a 3-3. Insane that Happy wins this.
That's so sick. That's another case of everybody else would die.
Yep.
But Happy makes it through in the end with the Lich carrying hard. Fast level 3 Lich, fast level 4, and once he's level 5, he's just off to the races. I wonder if he is satisfied, if Lin had been satisfied with his T1 cancels and hadn't gone for the Fire Lord, but rather the TC, and then tried to play more of a macro late game, if that could have been better, it's of course a completely different strategy. It would have been a completely different game plan. But with a TC second instead of a Fire Lord, he could have had a chance in the late game. But the Fire Lord is just not made for that kind of late game.
So, Remo, in 7 days, we've seen that Happy defeats 1-2-0 with the Dreadlord, and he defeats Lin with a Lich opener. That's absurd.
Yeah, pretty sick. After having gotten his expansion cancelled a casual 8 times, not to be forgotten.
But yeah, that is the problem. As we kind of said, with the Firelord, he's not a late game hero. Not at all. You need to break the undead before the high level heroes. Firelord just kind of useless in the late if you have no TC. And that's exactly what happened here. Happy, best gamer on the planet, best Warcraft gamer on the planet. Can he close out a 5-1 versus Lin? That would be that would be insane and such a statement.
You know, for a while there on War 3 Champions Elo rank, Lin had overtaken Happy, but with the B2W weekly cups, this is once again changed. Happy has once again soared above 2,700 MMR. And I wonder what it's going to look like next week when it updates.
Oh my god.
Happy might break
the
he 2,800.
Yeah, he just won 4 maps and probably 5 against the second best in the world. He might be the first one to close out 2,800.
Alright. Second map, Autumn Leaves. I'm not saying it this time. I'm not saying what I would like to see in the Ultra. I'm not saying it. I'm not jinxing it. Let's take a look.
Okay. Happy in the upper right-hand side, Lin bottom left. It is. Will we see some cheese?
Yes!
Blade Master it is. I was secretly hoping for the Lin special Shadow Hunter, but Remo, I let you be happy. Like, jolly, glad about the 0 pick. The return of the Blade.
Yes, this is what I want to see. How is this going to work out? I don't know if it's going to be better than Farseer, but I'm really curious to see if this Blade versus Ghouls is going to be successful. This is the new adjustment. Every undead nowadays plays DK Ghoul openings because it's so much better against Farseer Headhunters. And now we go back to old school Blade Master. Gonna be a lot worse at harassing early on, but so much stronger in the lane.
So, how good are the items here on Autumn Leaves? Can we get a plus 40 Blade Master, maybe?
There's not so many claws you can snipe. I guess 2 fairly reliable ones. You can go for the green right there that we see from the Blade, and then over to the shop and go for a circlet as well. This is actually, yeah, this is a great Blade Master opening. And if you get a fast level 3, you can try to run down some ghouls maybe.
Happy has, of course, no idea that this is a Blade. Probably expecting Farseer and Wolves right in his face. But all of a sudden, out of the shadows, a Blade Master and a long sword will appear. Is Happy getting some PTSD from the 2010s?
I still remember the WGL Grand Final, one of the finest displays of Warcraft I've ever seen, where in Shanghai, Happy took second place behind Lin with his Blade Master. This series goes to Happy, but the last map, we will find out who that one goes to. Finally, the late game lies with the Blade Master. Blade Master, Tri-Hero combo. Certainly at least as strong as the Undead Tri-Hero. I would say they have a slight edge in the very, very, very late game stages. And Happy hasn't quite scoured the Blade Master yet, but not seeing a Farseer for so long, he must know by now.
Yeah. This also switches up the second and third hero order, right? You need a Shadow Hunter second with the Blade first, and that results in a weaker TC third?
That's the norm. That's how most players play it. But Lin has the specialty also of going TC second, tier 2 Expo, and not going tier 3 at all. It's a bit risky though, but that's a Lin classic, has been for a long time. So both are possible, I think.
Good start inventory-wise for Lin. Trifecta completed already. Almost like on Conceal to go for the outskirts is Happy. Does he even know about this Blade Master yet?
He did scout it with the Skelly. He was looking around, did find him at some time. And here we have level 3. Gonna be level 3 for both. Blade Master slightly slower, but not by much. And alright, here we go. Easy early game for both. Just simply creeping level 3, full mana, nice and healthy. And I wonder where this is gonna go.
No reveal yet. Ooh, Ghoul on the Grunt. He was not affected by anything here. He's gonna run down this Grunt, isn't he? That's a kill right away.
Late Master needs to find return kills. He can't allow all these ghouls to survive the early game.
Ouch. Ouch, that's not good. Don't lose a Grunt in the early game.
Yeah, especially creeping for the Shadow Hunter here is not gonna be easy. That Grunt going down is quite painful indeed. Late Master was waiting a long time to reveal himself. Now he does. Takes out one ghoul. Needs probably another one here to make this even.
Shadowhunter second it is. Beastery and tier 3. Classic Orc style with the Tri-Hero combo. Finally an Orb of Lightning then down the road. But yeah, that wasn't good enough. Lich is coming. The best answer to a blade with the unusual Frost Armor first build. And then you're kind of safe for now.
Tier 3 being followed up. The Blade Master, if he wants to commit his time in the north, he could prevent the slaughterhouse for a long time. He's also
got
moving
level
around,
3.
scouting around. He's buying more circlets. Oh, he sure is.
Players' forces are under attack.
Plus 9 damage, not bad. Ensnare coming and he's exactly doing this. Lich is almost out. Can't be slowed down. He's outside the narrow range. If you update your main building, then of course doesn't shoot. And that's a cancel. Nicely done. Oh, Nova first.
Oh yeah, Noah first, exactly, to pressure the Blade, who's only got one heal salve left. Not using it yet. The DK is looking for the Creep Jack, trying to find the Shadow Hunter, but then is creeping very, very carefully with his second hero.
How much damage can the Blade Master still do? He is retreating. Has another heal self. Could have stayed around a little longer. Ah, just... Okay, not sure. Probably knows that Happy is there. And very little is happening. So it's a 0 experience on the Lich.
Very evasive creeping by Lin. He's trying to not get found by the undead, so he's moving into unusual positions. During nighttime, trying to snipe a Merc camp. Always a favorite for the Orcs to do, and he's gonna get a big item here. What's it gonna be? Matterstone!
Insane for the Shadowhunter. Will he reunite the army now? Coil on the Blade Master. That's too much damage already. No heal wave. Lich is coming. Potentially dangerous.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that is gonna be one Raider going down. Fair trade, I guess, against the big Mana Stone. One more coil gonna be needed. And so interesting how this matchup can look so differently, right? With this playstyle, the Orc is very fragile early, not strong, has to be careful, has to be playing very passively, the complete opposite of Farseid Headhunters. But it's so beautiful that Lin knows how to play both these styles so well.
He probably knows how to play every style. I gotta say, this feels a little more boring than the Farseer style.
So far, yeah, true. But once we see the big fights, things are gonna get exciting. We're gonna get big red numbers.
Ah, I love big red numbers, Remo.
Here's 70. That's not bad already.
It's not
But
big
it's gonna
enough.
be scary. This is gonna be
player's
like
forces
at
are
least a
under
plus
attack.
20 blade in the end, I would imagine.
Cool, or interesting, I guess, to have the Mana Stone on the Blade Master, so he might be able to use more Windwalk. TC is coming. Very, very low hero levels across the entire board. But with Giant Strength, good for the TC.
Absolutely. And also good for the TC, I think, is that this early game wasn't too creep heavy, so there's a lot of camps still left. Especially the red ones are gonna have great bounty. Happy, speaking of bounty, didn't find the best items all around. One of Mana Stealing Ring, Talisman, all not so good, but the Lich is still looking decently equipped.
I'm a little worried about, like, the Blade Master seems like a little too high level. Shadowhunter and TC not high enough. Because ghouls are moving out.
Good scout.
A player's
Oh, oh, there is an Orb of Lightning, and of course he procs immediately. This never changes.
Yeah, with the Blade Master, the Orc finally has a good weapon of taking out statues. That is probably the biggest problem with Farseer Headhunters, that you can't take out statues too easily. Then is still creeping very cautiously. Gets a big item here, Scroll of the Beast. Oh, that's the worst one.
For a Blade Master, it might be nice, but for the rest, not too great. Lin's army just isn't there yet. Destroyer push, super old school. This is literally looking like 2008, 14 years ago. Ghouls into destroyers onto burrows. That was the play. Still very effective.
No statues on the ground for regen, but here we go. Dark Ranger is surrounded, and she's just dead, isn't she? Trying to save her with a TP. Another crit could go for the kill, and that is the kill. One more burrow goes down. Oh my god, the last shot. The last shot takes out the burrow, and that was a great attack for Happy. He only lost a Dark Ranger level 1 for all the damage that he did there.
Rinse and repeat. Go to the tavern, get the Dark Ranger back. Oh, it doesn't even need it too much. Creep up a little, wait for the Dark Ranger to be there, and do it again. But in the meantime, Lin can creep a little more. Level 4 around the corner. Needs level 3 so bad.
And Linda getting kind of punished for the greed there as well. Imagine if in this push he had reinforced defenses already. This would have been a way different story, but it finished a bit too late. But he still got very strong heroes. This tri-hero combo scales insanely well. TC is going to get level 2, Blade Master's close to level 4, and the Shadow Hunter also close to level.
Apparently we missed a destroyer going down. Of course, that shall be mentioned. That's big. Lin has no TP.
Still has the Mana Stone, the Shadow Hunter, very important to have enough healing to go around.
Dust Board. Okay, the invul goes to the blade though. Little more experience for Happy. It's close to level 4. DK. No Banshees against this Blade Master.
Exactly. Against fast hunters, you don't really need Banshees. But here, this is starting to look like a mistake to me. Not having Cursed is going to be quite painful.
I think there was, in the past 2 years, never a cast where you agreed with me so much than today. Really flattered.
Oh, creep jab coming in. Great position for Lin, going for the destroyer right away. Oh, dodges the end snare with the destroyer morph. Signs of the TC can break through it if he wants to. Blade Master going for the destroyers in the back. Heal throw by Happy committed, finding quite a few kills in the beginning. DK hits level 4, but the ghoul is now getting hit by a big stuff.
This Blade Master can't even get the destroyer. He's hacking and slaying away for such a long time. There's 2 more on the ground. Dominance by ghouls. He finally, after a minute and a half of this fight, is getting that death show. Takes out the statues. That's a lot easier. Silence on all 3 heroes. Breaks through it. Stomp on everything. But this is Lin. Down to only heroes and Kodo.
Blade Master level 4 though. How big a crit's gonna be? Shadow Hunter in trouble. He needs to be very cautious. Mana Stone may have to be committed, and the purges are flying. There as well. Destroyer caught above the water though.
I never saw that. Ooh, Lich!
Oh, purge!
Linsane's sword is back when he needs it. Axe on the DK. Damage dealer taken out. Kodos have eaten as well. And all of a sudden, the War Chief is in a dominating position. DK, no TP. Ooh, gets out though.
Dude, that purge. That purge may have won him the map. But it's not over yet. Happy is reviving. The Lich is going to take a little while. Level 2. Not that long though. But this means Lin can fall back, creep up more, and get a big red camp.
Big red camp, big red numbers. A lot of big red things here. Love it. Happy down to 34. Lich back. Expensive. And of course a guaranteed big camp. This can't be contested at all. Crits, dude.
Legion Doomhorn, let's go. TC level 3. There we go. This is it. This is the strategy where it really takes off. 4-3-3 hero levels. Very strong now is the orc. It takes forever until you're finally very strong with this strat. But once you're here, it is so good.
What's Happy gonna get though? Still more ghouls. This will take some time. Not too much physical damage. Of course, he has no crits. Blade Master. Oh! Can he go for a steal? Ah, going for the statues instead. Happy not scared yet. There's also no slot in. Happy got it.
Inside the statue. That one should be going down as well. Calling up on the Blade Master, but there's healing in the back. Stomp against the ghouls. That's it. GG. Blade Master does it in the end with Lynn taking the last map.
If only I'd played more Blade Master, right? Not the super big fight at the end that we were hoping for. But alright, Lynn is able to take a 4-2. But Happy winning this one. 100% sure he's the best Warcraft gamer on the planet right now. Defeating 1-0 and Lynn dominantly in the span of 1 week. There's no doubt who's the best at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy, looking very strong there, as so often. I hope we're gonna get to see more of these two in the future. Lynn looking very sharp there as well. And thinking back on that series, so many tiny moments in their encounters. Could have gone a little bit differently with a few different moves. Thinking back to the first map where the TC got stuck, couldn't get the TP home with the rest of the crew. What a great series this was.
100%. This was just banger matches after banger matches. And the good thing is that Show Cup has changed something. I don't really know what it is, but the next show match is gonna be against Soin. We've seen that before. That's not too extraordinary. But the ones after Remo, did you see the news about the Show Cups after the one against Soin?
I did not.
Oh, really? That's
really
okay. I thought you're faking it, but no. Something's up that we will have some cool games. For example, Happy vs Infi, Happy vs TH, Happy vs Fly, and Happy vs Lawlight.
That's sick, dude. Infi, how many of us have waited for him to return, the king of the humans, and many others as well. Hell yeah.
Long have we waited. Infi activated. If he's preparing and if he's in shape, man, this could be sick. And also the 3 eggs. Wonder in what shape he is, but this is gonna be super duper cool. Also, best of 6 Happy vs Lawlight after what they showed us in the War 3 Champions Finals. Let's effing go. The future of Show Cup is very, very bright.
Yeah.